My name is Nerys Williams, and I am the module coordinator for Modern American Literature. The modern poet Ezra Pound suggested that the aim for the modern writer was to make it new. Now, looking at the 20th century, you can see how it has been an unprecedented century of experimentation. And I would be suggesting that for modern American writers of this time, it is also a period of literary experimentation. This course, Modern American Literature, will begin with the beginning of the 20th century, looking at poems and novels of that period, and we will be ending just after the Second World War. Initially, the course will be looking at how poets and writers engaged with the shock of the new, and initially how they were battling with it as well. As the course develops, we'll also be looking at the representation of subjectivity in literary works. We'll be considering key questions by those writers as well. Key ideas such as how does a writer represent the trauma of the Second World War, and how does that reconfigure ideas of gender relations as well. Also, it could be suggested on this course that the everyday became important subject matter for literary experimentation and innovation. And with that, we might consider how popular culture also had influenced upon literary forms. And by popular culture, I mean here film, music of that time, such as jazz, the blues, and also folk. Overall, then, the ambition of the course is to introduce to you a dynamic range of modern American literature. Crucially, I think that for many of the writers, this encounter with the modern also elicits a kind of response to make the familiar somehow strange, and by that enabling us to see anew.